Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dilly, and today I've got some bad news. Jackass Forever has been pushed back again. Now, I gotta say, this really fucking blows. As an avid Jackass fan, I've watched all the movies, seasons, episodes, spin-offs, you name it, I've watched it, and I've been waiting patiently for a Jackass sequel for over 10 years at this point. Until recently, I kind of wrote off a Jackass sequel after Jackass 3 and the tragic death of Ryan Dunn. I always wrote it off, like, no, they're never gonna make one. But recently, they announced that Jackass Forever was gonna be coming out this year. And you bet your ass, as soon as I found out Jackass Forever was in the works, I was stoked. Unfortunately for Johnny Knoxville and the crew, they started shooting the movie in March 2020. Now, for those of you living in 2050 or any year beyond this point, COVID-19, the coronavirus, if you will, started also in around March 2020, so that right there was an immediate setback. COVID aside, it didn't take too long for shit to hit the fan of the Jackass crew. During the first 2 days of test filming, a newcomer, Aaron Jaws Homoki? During the first 2 days of test shooting, newcomer Aaron Jaws Homoki broke his wrist. And not long after the actual filming began, Johnny Knoxville and Steve-O both found themselves in a hospital after trying from what Bam Margera explains it to be, they were apparently going to be running on a treadmill with band equipment, and apparently that went south really quick, resulting in the two getting hospitalized. So, a week into filming, and it already seemed to be off to a pretty rocky start. And that's when COVID came into play and delayed filming. I'm sure this is the exact opposite of what the Jackass crew was expecting would come out of this movie, but alas, we're back in the roaring 20s, folks. Just imagine from a pre-2020 standpoint, the only thing stopping this Jackass sequel from coming out is a fucking mask party. So skip forward to December 2020 and the Jackass film gets itself off the ground and the film finally gets made. The original crew assembles. Johnny Knoxville, Steve-O, Chris Pontius, Wee Man, Preston Lacey, Danger Aaron, Dave England, and even Rab himself. But where's Bam?
Who the fuck cares if I'm drunk as hell or not anymore? Jackass has put me through fucking hell on fucking wheels for a year and a half, keeping me in Pennsylvania. I couldn't leave if I left, or else I had to breathe in the sobriety link at 3 o'clock every day, 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Then a random beep would go off. No matter where I was at, I had to fucking stop whatever I was doing and go to an urgent care to go piss. I wrote them so many ideas, and if I'm not in the movie and they use my ideas, how do you think that that'll make me feel? The last thing I want to do is be in a courtroom with Jeff fucking Tremaine. I love him. What the fuck, man? I'm not in Jackass 4. If anybody cares about me, don't go see their movie, because I will make mine way fucking radder if you just Venmo me $1. Just $1.
So, in short, Bam's out. Everyone's worried about him potentially relapsing, so they just choose in his best interest that he should not be involved in the project. I'm not gonna lie, this news absolutely killed me when I first heard it, and I honestly don't know where I stand on it even now. Bam Margera was a huge part of the series, and even the best friend to the late Ryan Dunn himself. So having him out of the 4th Jackass movie didn't really seem right, and it didn't feel like we were gonna get a proper Jackass film at all. I don't know where to stand on this. I'm a fan, so obviously it kind of upsets me, but at the same time, I do understand where the crew's coming from. They don't want something bad to happen, and they are just looking out for him. But just imagine what that would do to your faith in humanity at that point. Something you had worked so many years to get off the ground, and it finally does. It becomes the hugest thing, and like 20 years later, they're making a new movie and you're not in it. That would be a blow to the self-esteem. Still, roadblock after roadblock, I waited with bated breath for the inevitable release of Jackass Forever, and in December of 2019, they announced a date. March 5th, 2021 was the initial date this movie was set to release. but it kept getting delayed. The movie was pushed from March to July to September to October, and as of 2 days ago, the movie has been pushed back once again until February 2022. At this point, we've been waiting for this movie to release for 625 days. That's like 2 whole fucking years. And we still have to wait 150 plus more days until the film gets released, assuming it doesn't get pushed back once again due to COVID. All I can really say at this point is I hope it doesn't get delayed again. And I mean, honestly, if it were to come down to it getting delayed again, I wouldn't mind if they just released it digitally. I know that a lot of people, just like me, would love to go see the movie in theaters, but if it's gonna take until 2025, then we might as well just get it so we can watch it on our PC. Alright folks, that brings us to the end of the video. Quick question, do you think Jackass Forever will get pushed back once again? Let me know in the comments below, and also make sure to like this video. Let's get it to 5 likes, that's it, 5 likes, that's easy shit, you guys can do that, no problem. So do that, as I said, leave a comment. If you haven't been to this channel before, welcome, I'm Dilly. Please subscribe, I'd appreciate it very much, and click the bell icon so you know every time I post, and if my sub count keeps growing, I can keep putting out the great content, so please help me out on that one. I'm also on TikTok now, weirdly enough. I don't really use it much, but if you want to find me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, you name it, I'm everywhere at ThisIsDilly, and as I said, I'm Dilly. Weird outro. But thank you guys very much for watching the video. I've been your host as always. You know my name. See you later. Fuck, dude.